Back in July 6, 2016, a busload of COs came into the correctional facility, Mid-State Correctional Facility, into the dorm 4H and assaulted numerous inmates in a horrible, brutal fashion. It's really one of those events that you don't want to remember, but how could you forget it? I got a lower back injury that turned out to be diagnosed as a partial herniated disc. Went through several bouts of physical therapy in the following years. And really always looking over your shoulder, not being able to trust who was out there. A lot of the officers that were in that facility transferred to other facilities. So always concerned that if they spot you, that they might cause trouble for you in other facilities. So that's always a mental burden, and all kinds of forms of retaliation happen, not just physical, but just mental games, denials of things you might need, those type of things going on after such an incident. We were told, we were threatened that we weren't going to be using the phone, we weren't going to make any mail deliveries, no one was going out to see medical. So one of the phone cords there in the dorm were already cut. They had multiple phones. The other one was not cut, and one of our roommates, named Romeo, was insistent on using the phone to call his parents, people. When he went out there to use the phone, an altercation ensued. They beat him up, dragged him out of the dorm, and he never returned, and they came and packed him up. That was the last we saw of him. Weeks after, still trying to deny medical attention. Some people were able to get down to medical because they passed out on the walkway for not having their medication, and then they took them to the infirmary to get their medications that they were needing. So that was one way, but the situation was tense until we got the letter from Sylvan and Miller, which was a cease and desist letter, and then things loosened up a bit. And then people would begin to be moved to other dorms, off the 4H dorm to other dorms around the facility.